coming today to the ceremony. It is the high school ceremony of gratitude for those men from Mamaroneck and Larchmont who served and died for their country, but is also our tribute to those of you who served our country and are here with us today. I'd also like to recognize Mamaroneck's finest athletes who are here today. I know some of them have a game to play or practice to go to. I know that the baseball team is on the far corner over here. We also have the boys and girls swim teams.
Oh, yeah.
And to my left, we have Mamaroneck's football team. And I'm not sure if there are other athletes here, but thank you so much for coming. Nikos Kazantzakis, the Greek writer, in his autobiographical novel, Report to Greco, says that when we remember the dead, we bring them back to life. Today, we not only remember, but we pay tribute. And I'd like to start off with Mamaroneck's choir singing Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. I thought you were going to break out. Ms. Dina Madden. Our first speaker today is Dr. Robert Schaff, Superintendent of Schools for Mamaroneck.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the administration, the Board of Education, I'd like to thank Principal Elizabeth Klein, members of the Social Studies Department, and especially Mary Cronin, for bringing us together to honor David Edward Porterfield, a Mamaroneck High School graduate who sacrificed his life in defense of our nation. As we reflect on David's bravery, selfless effort to save the lives of his comrades, and learn more about his accomplishments at MHS, we are reminded that the freedom and opportunities we enjoy today are a result of the service, honor, and commitment of those who fought to defend our nation. It remains our responsibility to move beyond the history books and attach ourselves to the stories of the brave young men and women from Mamaroneck and Larchmont who sacrificed their lives on behalf of future generations. From all accounts, David was a talented athlete, a fine young man who left an indelible mark on his school and community. I applaud Ms. Cronin's effort to bring to the forefront the stories and memories of our former students who modeled in every facet of their lives the tenets of leadership, service, and bravery. We now know there are an additional 11 Mamaroneck Larchmont men who died serving their country in Vietnam. We will continue to learn about their lives and to honor their service and sacrifice in the future. Thank you.
Miss Elizabeth Klein is the principal of the high school. Liz was actually the catalyst for everything that happened today, so it is a great pleasure for me to introduce Elizabeth Klein.
Over the past 3 weeks, as I've walked back and forth through this corridor, my eyes have been drawn to the photo of David Porterfield. I am struck by how much he looks like all the other young men in our halls, albeit a little more clean cut. But having his photo here reminds us of the fragility of life and the importance of remembering. As David graduated from Mamaroneck High School, by all accounts, a stellar student and athlete, his future lying ahead of him, no one could have imagined that 47 years later, we would bear the responsibility of having to commemorate David in such a painful fashion. We are particularly honored today to have with us David's sister and brother-in-law. Are they here yet?
Not yet.
Okay, they will be here, who are traveling from Florida for this special occasion. The Porterfield family has deep connections to the Mamaroneck Larchmont community, including David and Pam's mother, who worked in this district and served as the secretary to the Homic's principal for 30 years. If I'm not mistaken, we have some people who are here today who were young teachers when your mother, Pam, was working at the Homic's. While today is very much about honoring David, and I know Sal is going to talk in some detail about David's life and how he earned the Silver Star, I want to acknowledge two very special people who thankfully are with us today. As the principal of this high school, I am fully aware that just as important as the lessons you students learn in calculus and global history will be the friendships you take away from our wonderful high school. Students, when you look around this space and take in the faces of the friends you have made at Mamaroneck High School and that you will continue to make, you can rest assured that these friendships will far outlast the 4 years you spent at Mamaroneck High School. Sal's determination to have his high school friend remembered and honored at their alma mater is a testament to the meaning of the relationships that you are forging right here, right now. When Sal called me in early October, I'd been on this job for less than 5 weeks, but I knew who to refer Sal to ensure that we would end up doing the right thing for David Porterfield. Mary Cronin, a member of our history department, has made it her mission to ensure that all veterans in our community are remembered and treated with the respect that they so dearly deserve. In the particular case of Vietnam veterans, our country did not treat these returning men and women with the dignity that they deserved. It is only fitting that we at Mamaroneck High School, a school that is fortunate to have the Kemper Memorial that honors Mamaroneck students who died in World War II, also recognize the men and women who sacrificed their lives during the Vietnam War to serve their country. Soldiers do not get to choose the wars they fight in, and they do not get to opt out of conflicts that they do not agree with. Therefore, it is our obligation as citizens of this country, the very citizens that benefit from the actions of these brave soldiers, to make sure that we will always welcome our men and women back to our shores, take care of them as they recuperate, and remember them. It is because of the dedication of two of our citizens that we are gathered here today to honor and remember David Porterfield. And as we turn our attention to that task, we also need to celebrate the enduring meaning of friendship and the importance of living the lessons that we teach and learn every day in our classes. Thank you very much.
Our featured speaker today is someone who is a new friend, and that is an old friend to many of you. His name is Sal Ticli. He is a Mamaroneck graduate, class of '64, and Sal and I have become new friends. I don't know if that's what Sal's going to say about me, but
Too scared to say anything else.
I don't know where he got the idea, but Sal thinks I'm a little bossy. I never would have given him that idea. Sal is going to do all our thank yous to all the people we need to thank today, and he's going to tell you how this all came about. I am actually going to go and wait for Pam because David's sister is on her way, and I promised her I'd be there when she got here. So I'll be back in a little bit, but I give you Sal Ticli.